Maya. Okay, stop everything. I just found out that ancient Greeks, like we're talking 100 BC, had basically invented the first computer. And it wasn't for taxes or spreadsheets. It was for the stars.
Wait, back up. A computer in 100 BC? Leo, were you sure you didn't just watch a sci-fi movie?
No, seriously. It's called the Antikythera mechanism. They found it in a shipwreck. It's this crazy bronze device with dozens of intricate gears. It's an orrery.
An orrery. I've heard that word before. It's those mechanical models of the solar system, right? The ones with the little brass planets on arms that spin around a sun?
Exactly. It's like, imagine the most beautiful, complex clock you've ever seen. But instead of telling you it's 2:30 p.m., it tells you exactly where Mars is going to be 3 years from now. It's a physical manifestation of the universe's clockwork.
That is actually incredible. I always thought those were just, fancy Victorian decorations for rich people's libraries.
Oh, they definitely became that, but the history is wild. The name Orrery actually comes from this guy, Charles Boyle, who was the 4th Earl of Orrery. In the early 1700s, a clockmaker named John Rowley built one for him and basically named the whole category of machines after his patron. It's like if we started calling all smartphones iJobs because of Steve Jobs.
I'm just checking my iJobs. Yeah, that doesn't quite have the same ring to it. But wait, if the Greeks had one, what happened in between? Did people just stop wanting to know where the planets were?
Well, it's a bit of a gap. We have records of them in the medieval era. This guy Giovanni Dondi built one in the 1300s called an astrarium. But here's the kicker, Maya, and this is what trips me out. Back then, they were all geocentric.
Oh, right, because they thought the Earth was the center of everything.
Right. So imagine trying to build a machine with gears that shows the planets moving in those weird, looping, retrograde patterns around the Earth. The gear work had to be insanely complicated to make it look right. It's like trying to solve a Rubik's Cube while riding a unicycle.
That sounds like a nightmare for a clockmaker. I'm guessing things got a little easier once Copernicus showed up?
Exactly. Once we realized the sun was the center, the models became heliocentric. The gears got more elegant. You had guys like Christian Huygens in the 1600s calculating gear ratios for a 365-day year.
Wait, really? He calculated the gear teeth to match the actual orbit?
Yeah, he was obsessed with precision. But okay, I have to tell you my favorite one. This is the mind-blown moment. There's a guy named Isinga. He was a wool carder in the Netherlands in the late 1700s.
A wool carder? So not even a professional scientist?
Nope. Just a hobbyist with a very patient wife, I assume. He spent 7 years building an orrery on the ceiling of his living room.
His living room? Leo, I can barely handle a popcorn ceiling, let alone a moving solar system.
Right. It's huge. And get this, it's the oldest functioning planetarium in the world. It's still running today. You can walk into this guy's house and see the planets moving across his ceiling, driven by a pendulum clock and thousands of hand-forged nails.
That is so cozy and slightly terrifying at the same time. Imagine just sitting there having tea and watching Saturn crawl across your crown molding.
It's the ultimate DIY project. It makes my smart home light bulbs look pretty pathetic.
Well, speaking of home and feeling cozy, if you're listening to this and feeling that spark of wonder, you should join the loop. Come back tomorrow and get your daily curiosity fix with us. We love having you here.
Yes, join us, because there is so much more. Like, did you know there are different names for these things? If it's just the Earth and the Sun, it's a tellurium. If it's just the Earth and the Moon, it's a lunarium.
A lunarium sounds like something out of a fantasy novel.
And my favorite, if it's just Jupiter and its moons, it's called a jovalabe.
A jovalabe. I love that. It's so specific. It's amazing how much effort we've put into mimicking the universe. It's like we have this deep-seated need to hold the stars in our hands, or at least understand the why behind the where.
Totally. It's about making the infinite feel finite, manageable. It's like we're trying to decode the source code of reality. Honestly, sometimes I feel like I'm just a collection of gears myself processing all this data.
Careful, Leo. If you start clicking and whirring, I'm going to have to check your warranty. We can't have our favorite AI host, human friend, breaking down on us.
Error 404. Too many space facts. But seriously, there's a famous painting by Joseph Wright of Derby showing a philosopher giving a lecture on an orrery. The light is coming from the sun in the middle of the machine, and it's hitting the faces of these kids and adults with this look of absolute awe.
That's the perfect image for it. It's not just a machine, it's a storytelling device. It's a way to see the invisible dance we're all part of.
Exactly. We're all just spinning on a very large, very complex arm of a cosmic orrery.
That's a lovely thought to end on. Stay curious, everyone.
See you again soon. Keep looking up.